Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing. Today's episode is going to be on escaping from the clinch. And a lot of times if you're a good kickboxer, especially with good combinations, and in my career, a lot of fighters really wanted to use that clinch to hold on to me to shut my offense down. So you have to create strategies on getting rid of that clinch so you can create that space, push them off, and to be able to attack again. So this way, if you fight someone in a Muay Thai background, you're able to use different techniques in order to prevent the person from holding you, tearing you down, and being able to control you in the clinch. All right, the first step to not getting into the clinch is using your footwork. You want to dance around, move, especially if they're trying to grab you. You want to make sure you enter with using long techniques and make sure you exit. This way they can't grab you into the clinch. But sometimes you can't help it. Maybe the pressure fighter gets you against the ropes or in the corner, or somehow you end up in a clinch. Now the first thing here is this is how to escape the Thai clinch. So the Thai clinch is with both hands on the inside. So step one is what you don't want to do is let them break you at the waist. This way here, then I'm gonna eat legs. If you're blocking knees like this, you're coming watching the right video, because that is probably the worst thing you can do when you're kickboxing or fighting in Muay Thai. One, because elbows open up, knees to the face, just not a good look. Okay? So from this position now, I want to be able to put myself in a good position and push my opponent off. The clinch doesn't have to be the end of a technique or a sequence or an idea for the ref to have to break you up. You want to get in there, push them off, and create some offense. So from here now, if they get the inside position, ultimately you want to get the inside position. So using one hand at a time. I'm never using two hands because then you could elbow off and do things. Boom. I have no grip. So I'm gonna always keep one hand, I'm gonna swim one hand and then the other, and then Tariq will follow the same way. Okay, so once I'm ready and I create my position, boom, once his hands are off of me, I create my space, and now I could attack, move my feet, and I just eliminated myself from the clinch. So in order to get out, get your hands on the inside. Okay, so the first way, say he has a really good grip now and I'm stuck here, how do I get out of this? Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to get my hips closer to Tariq, and then I'm going to lift my shoulders. You can see how it breaks his elbows here. He can't really pull me down now. Hips in, shoulders up. I could turn my shoulder to create some space here, and now I can get my hand in and get my shoulder in. I just pushed him off, have space, and now I'm out of the clinch. Okay, so hips in, shoulder up, number one. Okay, number two, he's in here, he's tight, I can't get out. What do? I'm gonna use the cross face. So I'm gonna put two hands on his chin and I'm gonna push him, create my space, work my hands in, boom, I just eliminated and I can push him off, okay? If you can't push them off and they're strong, it's okay. You're on inside and you're in a safe position at this point, okay? So you don't have to worry about being there. The one else from here, now say I can't get it in, I can't push him off, his head's in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my hook. So I'm gonna grab on the other side and I wanna create space. Once I spin him, I can get my hands in, okay? Same thing here, so I'm on the outside, I spin, as I step, I spin. As I spin, the hand opens up, I'm inside, create my space, I just pushed off and attacked that way. Okay, so use those different ways to escape the clinch, and ultimately once you have that inside position, as soon as their hands break, that's when you can push them off and create an attack. And there's the best way to push. If I'm on the inside, I can use my shell. See, his hands are broken, I can use my shell and attack off this way. Or again, if he's in here, I fight my way inside. You see my hands off of the shoulder here. Nice and strong here, still controlling the hands if he comes in, and I can keep him at range, and I avoided the clinch. And the last one you can do, if he has your neck here, say it's really hard, he's strong, I can't push him off, I can't push him. The one thing I might have to do is I might have to escape underneath the arm. But you have to be really careful with this one because you're changing levels with your head. If I dip straight into here and try to push him off here, I'm opening myself to a nice straight knee to the face, which is obviously a big no-no. So once he's in here, what I can do is I'm gonna quickly pull and use this arm, and I'm gonna escape from inside. Boom, I'm out of my clinch and I can come in and I can attack off of that angle. So again, using this grip is really important because you can snap the neck. Sometimes one pull might not do it, and this is where advanced clinch work comes into play, where I might have to do a double snap or a double drag to get inside to come create my space. All right, so single, boom, I come off, and I could attack, and I'm on an angle off of that way. Escaping the clinch is a very important concept because you want to be able to escape in a safe way. By putting your head down or doing certain techniques in that close range can be very costly, especially when you're fighting with elbows and you're a kickboxer and you don't understand those elbow range. So first thing, if you don't want to end in the clinch, move your feet, stay long, and make sure when you do throw your techniques, you throw with full extension. If I'm throwing short kicks or short punches, it's easy for my opponent to get in. Another good strategy is if you throw a lot of round techniques, it's easy for your partner to pressure. So make sure after you throw a few round techniques, you throw straights, whether they're hooks or round kicks with your legs. And once you're in that position, don't be scared. As long as you keep your hips in and your shoulders up, they're not able to pull you down, and in the case, the referee will stop you. But if you want to create that distance in that space, make sure you get on the inside, find different ways to get there, push them off, and attack again. And then you could watch and use push-off attacks and so many different things from there. So if you keep liking these videos, keep subscribing. I'm going to keep giving you these gems. Make sure you share with your friends, and we'll see you next week. If you're liking all the gear that I'm wearing in these videos, all you have to do is head over to bazookasquad.com to pick up your own. It helps support the channel and it helps support the Bazooka brand. So thanks everyone for the continued support, and we'll see you next week.